Welcome to Horse Capital TV's special coverage celebrating the Florida Bred Champions of 2024 and Connections. I'm your host, Barbara Hooper. Let's meet the honorees of this year's FTBOA Gala.
Florida does such a great job of raising horses, and we obviously raise some good ones, and we've got a lot of nice championship quality horses to honor tonight, and a lot of nice breeders and owners that have been very committed to the sport for a long time, and these horses and people deserve these awards, so it's a great feeling.
So why is the Florida industry so vital?
Well, I mean, as you know, Florida is such a large part of the national ecosystem when it comes to raising thoroughbreds and training thoroughbreds. We all got reminded of that recently in the legislative session with the coupling. A lot of information was out there. But Florida breds, day in, day out, they run against all comers, win 50% of the time in all open company races. So, we know how to raise a good horse. This Florida sunshine, this environment, this natural spring water, the soil, all that is a winning recipe for winning thoroughbreds.
First of all, just to celebrate is such a great thing, isn't it? I mean, I don't think we get enough of it in life. And if you can celebrate anything, getting up out of bed this morning or having a great day, but just think if you have a championship level horse, if you have one of the best, and you're in Florida and you have one of the best Florida breds, I mean, that's a really big deal because it's a really big racing state here, and it's very competitive. So these are the superstars of 24, and a lot of effort went in behind them by a lot of people, but it's really cool to honor them like this.
What would you like to share about the future of the industry?
Well, certainly on the surface, our industry has been very challenged this year because of the pursuit of decoupling by the racetracks. That phase is over for now. That's not to say that battle isn't to be fought again, but because that's behind us, at least that gives some immediate certainty and stability. The performance of our horses on the racetracks this year and last year has been phenomenal. So the Florida breds are still a very tough competitive commodity, and that's something that bodes well for the future. And I also think Florida is going to continue to be an innovator in how to keep racing and breeding viable while changing with the times. And I look forward to being part of that. I've been part of change all throughout my career in this business my whole life, and I think we're going to do some of that here in Florida, and it'll all be for the good when it's all said and done.
The Champion 2-Year-Old Male Award was presented to Rated by Merit.
It's quite an honor to be here, and I'd like to thank the FTBOA for all of their hard work over the last 6 months. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank Rated by Merit, and I'm honored to accept an award on behalf for Rated by Merit for St. Elias Stable, Vinny and Teresa Viola. And it's truly an honor to have the opportunity to train a horse like him. Thank you so much.
How was this for you tonight with this award?
It was very, very special. I truly feel honored to be able to be here to do this. Absolutely.
What is so special about this colt?
Just has a lot of natural talent, and as I've often referred to him as very uncomplicated. It was uncomplicated from day one. He came in from Ocala stud from the O'Farrells, and he was prepared for the task at hand, and we were able to move forward with him, and he marched every march and danced every dance.
As far as Noonie goes, it really starts with Live Oak Stud and the opportunity that was given to us to premiere him as a stallion prospect in Florida, being a Grade 1 winner in Saratoga, a homebred for Live Oak, a partnership with Airdrie Stud. We couldn't be more proud of the accomplishments he's had thus far, and we're really excited about his future. She needs to cut back in distance a little bit, but she'll be just fine, and she's coming around. This is a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for the FTBOA, for all the effort, all the fight that we've had this year. It's tough enough to breed these thoroughbreds to be successful, but I can tell you, politics is even tougher.
Congratulations. We have the 2-year-old champion filly, Noonie. How was this coming here tonight and having this award?
It's really gratifying to have a homebred by our own stallion is super exciting. To be able to, start this horse, win, and then breed it all the way to 2-year-old champion, become the sale topper at OBS. It's phenomenal.
What is so special about Noonie?
Her speed, all speed.
She's taken us for quite the ride. She really has. She's been she was fantastic in training. She's been fun to watch at the racetrack, and we hope that she has a bright future over the summer.
Tell me about Win.
Well, he's off to a really good start at stud, and we're super excited with the partnership. Live Oak Stud, he's a homebred of, and they've supported him with mares. They're partners, and they've given us the opportunity to launch his career at Ocala Stud along with partners Airdrie Stud, and it's been a great partnership so far. I think the best is yet to come. He's off to a really good start, but his opportunities are really just beginning. So we couldn't be happier about the way that his stallion career has started.
What is special about him?
Just his speed. He has a lot of speed. He's got a lot of classic stamina in his pedigree, but he's got a lot of raw speed and his versatility. He can run on the dirt, turf, synthetic, and his progeny are showing that they're versatile as well.
She's been a beautiful horse to watch, and I really want to thank Gary Barber for not being here. He's making a movie. And I would like to lovingly thank Mark Cassie for training for us, and OBS for selling the best horses in the world. Dancing and Dixie, I always love gray horses, and when we got her, I think we have a couple of gray horses, but Dancing and Dixie, because she was our first, and I love her. I've gone to Kentucky Downs to see her, went everywhere to watch her, and have had the best time with her, but she is the bomb. I love her.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Let's talk about Forever Super.
Oh, he's a wonderful horse. He kind of embodies a lot of what you heard in there tonight with Mr. Powell talking. He used the word resilience several times, and that's kind of what this horse represents. You may beat him, but you're going to have to run hard to do it. And when I looked across that audience tonight, I saw a lot of that in the people that are in there tonight. And he kind of represents the best of what this industry is. Hard knocker, gives you 100%. The kind of horse, a people's horse, and that is something that, it's near and dear to our heart because Mrs. Weber takes great pride in the farm, and to have a horse that does what he does, it's a neat kind of horse to own for her to own because he's just everything that's good about this sport he kind of represents.
Congratulations, Stallion of the Year.
Thank you. In 2015, we had stood Wildcat Air, who'd been the leading sire in Florida for 5 years in a row, and he died on us. So when I got to thinking about it, I said, boy, this might be over for us because those things just don't grow on trees and good stallions. And about 8 months later, we bought Kozan. So somebody was looking out for us. Maybe it was Wildcat Air. Well, he's done everything we could ask of him. He's had a lot of stake winners that would run on the grass. A lot of them would run on the dirt. A lot of them ran short. A lot of them ran long. He's just a very versatile horse, and he gets the one thing you'll find, they all make it to the winner's circle. They're nice horses. This year we decided to shut down the stallion operation as we begin to wean ourselves away from this day-to-day activity that we've been doing for the last 48 years. So in regards to that, we was able to talk Ocala Stud into taking Kozan. They do a wonderful job, and I wouldn't have thought of anybody else that I would have wanted to have him.
I remember seeing that you wrote something about how you two
in the trenches, working in the barn together. I mean, you guys have done every step along the way together.
Started out as grooms.
Yeah, I'd go on one side of the barn. She'd be working on one side of the barn, and I'd hide out on the other side.
Well, congratulations to 50 years.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Brood Mare of the Year.
Thank you very much. We're proud of her. She's a sweet mare, and all of her daughters are sweet. I mean, we couldn't be more blessed to have these mares and be able to live with them and go out in our backyard, and they're all there. We just love it. We love the industry. We love everything about it. So,
How's it feel to be up on stage and have this recognition?
we've been here before for the same thing, and FTBOA worked really hard, and we appreciate them and having this every year because it brings all of the horse people together, and it's a wonderful evening to celebrate the hard work everybody does.
You know, the raise the Derby horse is always great, you know, and we've just had a great time. You know, we've been to the Breeders' Cup last year, Derby this year. We bred the filly that's going to Ascot this year.
Yeah.
So we've had a great year.
Yeah, we're blessed. We really are. It's been amazing.
The 2024 Joseph M. O'Farrell Memorial Award went to Tom McCronklin and Francis and Barbara Van Langendonck's Summerfield, consigners of Florida-bred Horse of the Year, Mystic Lake. First of all, congratulations. What was it like being here tonight and getting this award?
I almost got a little weepy tonight. This is our fourth time getting this award, but with the struggle that we've had this year in Tallahassee, it actually, I got a little emotional accepting this award. It was fun. It was great. This was a lovely filly. We did get to raise her for a few months, and so we got to have her longer than just at the sale, and we're thrilled for her breeder, Peggy, and it was wonderful. We had a great time.
What do you think is so special about her?
You know, if I knew that, I would be able to pick horses out at the sale, grade 1 winners regardless. We also sold Medina Spirit, we also sold White Abario, and we sold this filly, and I think the total was under $10,000 for those 3 horses. Horsemen know how to pick out a horse, and it's amazing to me who walks by them and who takes them home.
Charlotte Weber's Live Oak Plantation was named the leading owner of Florida-breds by earnings in 2024. 31 wins last year. That is amazing.
Yeah, we enjoy every one of them, and nobody enjoys them more than Mrs. Weber, trust me. You know, she gets a thrill. It doesn't matter what level the horse is, she gets a thrill out of all of them. So, and it represents countless people that make up the team, from the farm to the racetrack, that represent that. But she's really appreciative of the effort that it takes, and she understands how difficult it is.
The 2024 FTBOA Florida Breeder of the Year was presented to Marilyn Campbell's Stonehenge, LLC. Congratulations, Breeder of the Year.
Yeah, thank you. Very humbling to do that with all these people out here that, you know, good breeders, horsemen. It's very humbling to win it 2 years in a row. You know, it's pretty exciting for us at the farm. Everybody works hard, so, you know, you like to have a little recognition.
Yeah, no, I think it's very important. And I've been out to the farm with you. You showed me around and the horses and everything. And you have been there. You're dedicated. You've been there a very long time. The horses, the owners, they all mean so much to you.
Yep, I've been there 37 years. I've been on that farm for 51 years. So Mr. Campbell's gone now, but they great people. Great people. Yeah, somebody told me when I started, said, you know, you got the best job in Florida? And I was like, what? I didn't know them from nothing. Well, after 30-something years, I found out I did. They're the best people in the world to work for.
Mystic Lake was named the 2024 Florida-bred Horse of the Year. Breeder Peggy Costanzo was also presented with the 2024 Needles Award, recognizing the Small Breeder of the Year in Florida.
I'm a little overwhelmed. I feel very honored. I want to honor Mystic Lake's mom, Salty Soul. She's the only mare that we've had. We bred her, and we got Mystic Lake, and it's been a fun, exciting time watching her run and, you know, excel in all these races. I want to give the Safi Joseph barn crew himself they've done an awesome job getting her to the races and putting her in the right place to show her talents. We're so proud of her. It's been a lot of fun. I love the business. It's been awesome. Thank you.
How does it feel to take home the top honor of the Night Horse of the Year? Congratulations.
It's exciting. It's amazing. We love our horses and love this filly. She's done more than who we would have ever expected. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her.
Curious about breeding and owning thoroughbreds in Florida? Explore more at FTBOA.com. And a heartfelt thank you to Dillard's, Market Street at Heathbrook, Ocala, for providing this stunning dress.